Good morning. Welcome to TMPGM. Of course, your humble host, Thunder. And is today is a very important day. Today is the most important day. Today is the beginning of the chase for the new strain. Will we find it today? Will it take a month? Will it take weeks? I don't know. But today we begin our journey, our pursuit, our chase, I guess, for lack of a better word. Today we begin our pursuit of the super good strain that is worth a lot of money in the server. May 1st, boys and girls, May 1st. This is why we bought the weed lockup. This is why we bought the large warehouse for today. Apologies in advance. Today will be a very standstill type of a recording. We're pretty much just going to be in the weed warehouse all day. I'm not even sure I'm going to do the group dailies today. I might just let those lapse, because who gives a shit? First, I've got to load into the server without it giving me problems. Please let me in. Okay. $38 points. How many do we lose if we don't do the group dailies? Yeah, I'm not even going to re-roll them. I'm not even going to do either of those. Don't even care. Not interested. Kind of busy. Doing other stuff today. I know, I'm just running straight to the door. Today will be spent mostly in here, guys. I'm just going to be real. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do. First things first. Obviously, we got to get out of the suit. And we got to get into our proper growing outfit, dude. Whether it's mowing the grass or doing anything else, this is how we get down. Okay, second thing we need to do. Let's call it 10. Damn it. What do I have in my pockets right now? Oh. All right. Okay, so here's how I was thinking about it. Where's my... Hold on. Okay, so proper notebook, right? Okay. Okay. All right. So the only way this makes sense, the only way I can do this strategically is to... Where's a... Sure, that'll work. Okay. All right, so here's the plan. Here's what we're doing. The idea is we start by one per stage, right? 3 by 3. So we'll put down the plant pots. We'll go 3 by 3, 3 by 4, 3 by 5, 3 by 6, 3 by 7, 3 by 8, up to 12-ish, roughly, right? In a straight line. And then we'll harvest those. We'll figure out what those are. Then we'll do 4 by 3, 4 by 4, 4 by 5, 4 by 6. You get what I'm saying? We'll do all the variations. That's the plan today. Is to do all the different variations. It'll be 5, right? Five, yeah. I only got to worry about changing the number on the first stage, and then after that I can just do 1 by 1s. That's the beauty of doing it this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be a 7. Fuck E. What? What? Hold on. Okay, so wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this would be a tenner. Damn, 1 by 10. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So you get what I've done here? Does it make sense so far? We're chasing the strain. Now, there's no telling if the strain is a 3 by. We don't know if it's a 3 by. It could be a 4 by, a 5 by, a 6 by. But we got to break it down this way, right? This is the only way to break it down. We're going to do it stage by stage by stage, dude. It's got to be done. I'm making a full checkboard here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's bro, that's pretty good considering I did it with a comb. Shorthand with a comb, dude. Check it out. That's pretty good. I did that with a comb, like kind of have my... Okay, so now the plan is, and we're just going to rinse and repeat this. I could technically do the 4 by, or the 4 by, 3, 4 by 4, 4 by 5, 4 by 6 in another row, because we have enough. I don't want to have too many plants going that I can't, you know what I mean? So let me just do... Right? 3 by 3, 3 by 4, 3 by 5, and then we'll just do it like that. And then the next crop will be 4s. Crop after that will be 5s. Well, I'm gonna be here all day. But we're gonna find it. If we do it this way, we're gonna find it. And plus, doing it in a straight line like this, then I can just do a quick count and be like, how many is this? Even though it doesn't actually matter, actually, because I did on the first stage, right? So now I'm just doing 1 by 1 the rest of the way. So however they pop up, however they grow, I don't have to remember that number. You get what I'm saying? Like if you do the big number, whatever number you need to change the final score of it, and on the first stage, then you can just go 1 by 1 all the way the rest of the grow, which is what we're going to do on all these 10. And then when it's done, we should have 10 different plants. One of which maybe, hopefully, possibly is a good strain with like a good, we're looking for anywhere in the 240, 250 per bag. Now, it's entirely possible that we'll get, a whole, like 3 by might not even be the recipe this month, right? It's a new month. So, like, 3 by might be just dog shit. So maybe I just planted 10 plants worth of dog shit. But that's the beauty of this, dude. When we find it, it's going to be like, yes! Now, for the purposes of this particular experiment here, we're not even going all the way to harvest, by the way. Once it gets to flowering, I'm just gonna grab them because we don't need maximum yield. We're just looking to see how much they go for on the streets, right? So it's 1 plant of each, and I need more Miracle Grow. Let me grab like 6 of them. Watch it be like a 3x5 or something. Be like, yes, I find it. Like, well, I won't know if I found it. That's the thing. Today is going to be a boring day, guys. Unless you're trying to find the new formula for the best strain of weed this month. Because I got, right now I have planted 3 by all the way up to 12. A 3 by 3 being the lowest you can do, because you still have to put 1 water, 1 food in each stage of the growth, right? Yeah, that's like a half to half. It's not like you can skip stages, right? I don't think. So you have to at least have 1 per. So it starts at 3. I went to 12, so I have basically. Actually, I don't have a spot on my sheet here on my piece of paper for 12, 3 by 12. I have 3 by 11. I go up to 3 by 11. We'll find it. I think it was 3 by 11 last month, though. I don't think it's going to be 3 by 11 this month. We'll have to see. Now, obviously, if we had Pork here, shout out to Pork, the homie. He's sick. He's not feeling well. He sent me a message yesterday. I hope he feels better. Pork could be running 4 bys right now. An extra pair of hands would be ideal right now, because then they could, because it's in this warehouse I can run like I think 40 plants, 30 plants, something like that. So like I could technically do I could do a whole row of 4 bys right now, and a whole row of 5 bys, if we had the personnel and the bodies. I just don't want to I don't want to keep track of that many plants. It gets overwhelming when they all start blooming and stuff. So I'm just going to go 10 by. I'm just one person, you know. If you got a whole group here, you can get this done fast, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I don't think I'll recognize it by name either. That's the other thing. It's like, I'll have to go out and handshake. I should have secured a few minions. A couple of first month Dannies or something. Before I started doing this, but. Yeah, we got plenty of space. I should set down a second row, right? I mean, this is crazy. The amount of standing around I'm going to end up doing. If I stagger them, it'll be fine. I should do a second row. Let me do a second row. All it requires me to do is do 2 by 1 in the first 2 by 1, 3 by 1, 2 by 3, 2 by 4, 2 by, in the. Hold on. God damn it. I don't know why I do that. Because the same rules apply if I do it over here. Right? It'd still be like. Okay, now we just do 1 by 1. Right? Perfect. Okay. Now we grab a bunch more Miracle Grow. All right, now on the top shelf we go 2 by, what is it? 2 by 1, 2 by 2, 2 by 3, right? Like that. Okay. I don't have enough of the, right, so I gotta do this. Fill that back up, and do this. 4, right? Yeah. 4, and this next one is 5. Six, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alrighty, and then 8. See, we do all this work, by the way. Just let me just say this again. I was ranting about it yesterday. I apologize for those of you guys who had to sit through it yesterday, and we'll probably have to sit through it again today. But I'm doing all this work. Look at all this legwork I'm doing for $3,000 a box. Fuck out of my face. I'm telling you, boxes in the city need to be way, way more expensive. Why would anybody sell boxes? The profit margin. Look at all this fucking. Just to find the strain, just to find the good strain. I'm doing all this. Doing all this work for what? $3,000 a box? Fuck out of here, dude. People in this city should be paying anywhere from, in my personal humble opinion, anywhere from like 6 to 8 a box, I think, personally. If you want to skip all this, unless you want to do all this stuff, I promise you, it's tedious and it's annoying. And the people that do it are heroes. Okay. Now, let's find the rest of these that we need to go 1 by 1s on. That's already been 1 by 1. How about this one? Okay. So now the back row can go 1 by 1s too now. By the way. Now the back row is officially 1 by 1 as well. This one I think I've already done. Nope, I haven't. Look at that. That one's done. That one's done. Okay, that's the last one there. What the hell? Yeah, but people should be able to buy boxes for 3.5 in the city and make, you know, if it's a good strain, $16,000. Yeah, they should make 13 grand off of just making a phone call. But the person who does all this legwork to find the strain and find the good bag per bag profit strain of marijuana every month, that guy should get 3,000 for his boxes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure. How dare you? Hopefully, guys, after you watch this today, you'll be like, "Damn, that's like that's labor intensive." Yeah, it is. How dare you pay 3.5 a box? All right. So if you guys have just joined me, on my left here is 3 buys: 3 by 3, 3 by 4, 3 by 5, 3 by 6, yeah, up to 11 or 12, and then on the right side is 4 by, up to, you know, whatever the fuck. Since we're just chasing the strain, we don't have to go to full harvest. I think I've said this already as well, but that's okay. We'll say it again. I don't got to go to full harvest. I just got to go to flower, and then we're going to pull them out of the ground. I got to write everything down on my sheet of paper here. While we're waiting, I'm going to show you guys some cool new shirts I bought today. Who wants to see cool new shirts? It's not exciting. It's not nearly as exciting as I just made it. I don't even make it that exciting. It's less exciting. The laundry room at my apartment is broken, or not broken, but like isn't running correctly, according to my landlady. She caught me doing a trash run or whatever, and was like, "Hey, just so you know, the laundry room is the washer is having problems." I'm like, "Oh Lord!" So I'm all out of clean clothes because I was like, I put it off during my vacation. I'm like, I'm not doing laundry during my vacation. How dare you? Who's doing laundry when they're on vacation, right? So I just let it pile up and let it pile up and let it pile up. The idea being that like when I was back on work this week, we during the week this week we'll get we'll wash our clothes and get back to being an adult and being a good boy and everything. But I was on vacation. I'm not doing laundry on vacation. How dare you? So of course when I go to do the laundry, oh, the machine's giving us problems. Oh, okay, we're gonna have somebody come out and look at it. Oh, all right. So basically I have to get through the rest of the week with no clean clothes. So I had to go buy some new shirts. So I bought a handful of shirts at the Freddy's today. On my way home from work this morning, along with a couple trays of sushi, Mountain Dews, bye-bye Lakers. Yeah, Kyle, how's it going, buddy? While we're waiting for these to grow, I'm going to get all the stickers and stuff off my new shirts. Funny how there were so many forfeit-ass, quote-unquote, good teams in the West, right? Like the Rockets and the Lakers, both struggling with their respective matchups. Kind of interesting. Going to be a hell of a series if it happens. Yeah, that should be a good time. The thing about that series is Hartenstein's the difference. The last time they played in a series, I think it was a pretty tight series, but they just had Chet Holmgren trying to guard Josic, and it's like, who are you kidding? You know what I mean? But now it's like Hartenstein can take on Josic, whatever that means, and leave, Chet Holmgren as like help over defense, like defensive help over kind of a guy, which I think is very interesting. I think that'll be a nice wrinkle to that matchup. I think those guys have faced each other before, haven't they? Pistons absolutely play tonight. That's big. It's gonna be a big game. Very excited. Where was that sparkle? Was that right here? Where was that sparkle? I just saw a sparkle. There it was. We have a chance to close out the series tonight. 100%. As far as Pistons fans are concerned, if we win tonight, we win the series, because even the league said that Hardaway got fouled at the end of game whatever fucking 4 or whatever that was. So this is a 3-2 series, Detroit. As far as Pistons fans are concerned, as far as I'm concerned, this is a closeout game. It's a must win. We got to move on to the next round. True. Yeah, OKC is uniquely qualified to guard Murray, and I think uniquely qualified to guard Josic as well. Because Holmgren can't be expected to guard him heads up, right? But like, as far as like help over defense, I mean, Holmgren could absolutely just do some help over defense and make it difficult for Josic. I think that could be very interesting. There it is. The refs after that game said, yeah, Hart fouled Hardaway. Oh, he did, yeah. And then the league was like, just officially, so Hart fouled Hardaway. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Like, basically everybody but the fucking Knicks realized that they should be down 3-2 in this series. J-Dub even? Yeah, dude, 100%. Yeah, it should be an interesting. That could be an interesting series. I think the Clippers and OKC is a more fun series, basketball fan wise. I think it's more fun. I like the Nuggets more than I like the Clippers though, because fuck Harden. I'm officially on team fuck Harden. We know this. Kawhi's playing great, but that's not enough for me to get on board with the Clippers. I'd still rather see Westbrook and Joe. Westbrook's my favorite player in today's modern game. I'd still rather see Westbrook, get to the next round, and then Nuggets in general. I think versus OKC, that makes it easier for OKC. I think OKC'd have a worse time with the Clippers than they would with the Nuggets. So. Yeah, honestly, just let Jokic try and beat you by himself. Like, that's going to be a tall order. Like, I think it'd be a pretty smooth situation for OKC versus the Nuggets, I'll be honest. I mean, I know the Nuggets, not the Nuggets team that played last night or whatever. That team, that version of the Nuggets is like, nobody can beat that version of the Nuggets. But, like, I just think player to player, matchup to matchup, Clippers are more of a problem for the Thunder than the Nuggets are. I think that's easy to say. I think most people would agree with me on that. So with that in mind, I'd rather see the OKC have an easy trip to the Western Conference Finals, and honestly, I'd like to see Harden lose. And I like how Kawhi's playing right now, but like I'm not a huge Kawhi guy because he's he's been such a flake his whole career that like I can't really be a big fan. I mean, he's undeniable when he's playing when he's healthy and playing good. Like he is undeniable. He's an unbelievable player, no question. But he's just missed too much for too long and not been available to too many teams where it's like, man. At the same time, fuck this guy. Like as beautiful as his game is and how much he can impact a game on both sides of the ball, it's like it's undeniable. He's a generational talent, no question, when he's healthy. But like ultimately, fuck that guy. So there's two fuck that guy people on the Clippers. So it's like I don't really want them to get to the next round. Plus, they uniquely match up with my Thunder in a way that's like could be a problem for my Thunder. So fuck them on that level. There's just a lot of reasons to say fuck them, I guess is what I'm saying. Without Butler, Warriors swept the Wolves. Yeah, I think here's the thing. I think with the way that Minnesota can take advantage of the Lakers, size wise, I think they can do the same thing to the Warriors, with the exception of the Warriors score at a much higher clip than the Lakers do. Fairly certain. I feel pretty comfortable saying that. Their stuff is more locked in than the Lakers was. Because while they have Luka and they have Austin Reeves, who's a bucket, and they have LeBron, like they're not putting up the kind of points as efficiently as the Warriors can when they're humming, So there is still that Rudy Gobert problem. There is still that big problem when you go Warriors versus Wolves. Like you could make an argument that like Wolves will play the Warriors the same way they played the Lakers. Like yeah, not really though. Because Luka ain't no Steph, and LeBron ain't no Draymond, and you know what I mean? Like it's different. It's different. 100%. Yeah, true. And there's that. Yeah. There is that part of it as well. So, I don't know. But you're acting like the Rockets aren't going to win that series. Like Rockets could still win that series. I don't know why you're so against your own team. Why do you hate your own team so much, Kyle? I thought you were a Rockets fan. What? Were you more of a Harden fan? Like once they lost Harden, you kind of gave up on your team, or what? They were out of the series before it started. Yeah. I mean, I like they're a grimy team. I like a lot of their young talent. No, I hate Jalen Green. You just hate Jalen Green. Oh. So you'd be willing to trade Jalen Green and some picks for Giannis then this offseason? Is that safe to say? Can go for a bag. you, can go, you can go for a bag of chips. All right. They have Giannis in Houston as one of the main targets for Giannis because you have the pieces you could trade for him. You know. Plus, you need that go-to guy that give the guy the ball. He can go get you a bucket guy. You want Trey or Maxi? Max, Giannis, and KD, fine. And KD, you want Giannis and KD? It's gonna be one or the other, brother. What are you talking about? I don't think you want KD either, to be honest. At this point in his career, I mean, he's still a bucket, but I don't know. I guess you want KD. I don't know why I'm hating on KD. I'll never forgive him for leaving the Thunder. I guess I'm still on a fuck that guy spot with him. Let me get this straight. You want Trey Young. You want a defensive liability on your team that is a defensive heavy team with a defensive heavy coach. You want a defensive liability of an undersized point guard. You already have an undersized point guard right now. His name's Van Fleet, dude. He'll destroy your space. Yeah, true. Doesn't leave a lot of room for Sengun when Giannis is right down in that same space. They're also talking about San Antonio for Giannis. Giannis to San Antonio because then Wemby doesn't have to play near the rim. Wemby can play out at 25 feet where he wants to live, shoot threes, and Giannis can attack the rim, and then they'd be just, twin towers defensively. I don't want Giannis going anywhere, but like if he does go somewhere, Spurs would be kind of fun. Friend Van Fleet's 30% shoot. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's your team. If you like who you like. I'm just saying between Trey and Van Fleet, not a whole lot changes other than the lob, opportunities for Sengun, who, let's face it, isn't really, a lob guy. Trey kind of likes to play with a lob guy, dude. Somebody can throw it up to when he gets in too deep and he realizes how short he is. Gets down in there with the big fellas, and he's like, "Oh shit, let me just throw it up in the air, and Capella will save me." You can look at the stats and be like, "Oh, Trey Young's a hell of a passer." Trey Young throws up lobs to a 7-footer. He's not a passer as much as he's a bailout alley oop guy, and that's a false positive. It's like the stats on those kinds of players are skewed a little bit. Right. I'm not saying he's not a sniper, Kyle. What I'm saying is you still have a sniper. Van Fleet can shoot threes, bro. Maybe not exactly the same percentage as a Trey Young, but dude, if you were trying to do that, you'd be doing that with Van Fleet. Like Udoku doesn't run that kind of an offense. Trey Young would be lost on a team with a coach like Ime Udoku, whatever the fuck his name is. Defensive minded coach like that would be like, what the fuck do I do with this little idiot? I just don't think it works for, like on a coach to player level, dude. I mean, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Go with God. I'm picking at it a little bit because like that is the definition of the wrong kind of player for that coach. That's like the Webster definition of bad player for a Udoku coach team. Dude, how do you not? I mean, Thompson is a lock, bro. An absolute lock. You start him because Udoku's your coach, and he's a defensive-minded coach. We keep coming back to the same... Bro, it's your coach, guy. You're not going to be a shootout team. You're not a shootout team, dude. If you were a shootout team, they wouldn't have hired Udoku, dude. Like, you wouldn't have Dylan Brooks. You wouldn't have... I don't know. It's like, bro, who do you think you are? Send the house for Derek White and Jaylen Brown. True. Yeah, they're not doing that. You know they're not doing that. Come on. Now we're just talking crazy. Like, you know who your coach is, though, end of the day. And listen, it's not like you didn't, turn your franchise around. Your coach, I mean. Your culture is completely different now. We need a bucket getter. I know. Well, you need a coach that can coach offense is what you need. You need, like, an assistant coach that's an offensive wizard is what you need. Because Udoku's never going to be that guy. In the same way that Thibodeau's never going to be that guy. In New York, You're not going to get cute shit out of that guy. You're going to get hard-nosed defense. You're going to get a fucking grindy team. You're going to get a lot of like a healthy dose of Sangoon is what you're going to get from a Udoku coach team. You need an assistant coach that's like a wizard that can come up with some shit for your boys to do is what you need. I would argue your personnel is fine. They're out there fucking running some elementary school offense because you have a defensive-minded coach who's not that interested in putting together a slick offense that can compete with the slick offenses in the West. That would be that's what I'm saying, if I'm saying anything. With Udoku, I don't think you can have both. And I keep saying his name. I might be saying his name wrong, but I don't think you get both with him. I think you don't get the grimy identity that your team has and a good offense because like that's not what your coach does. And that's why Thompson started, because Thompson clamps. Like, your coach loves clamps, dude. Your coach is the king of clamps, dude. He loves it. He'll always start the defensive-minded player over the fucking other guy, because, like, that's what he does. That's his identity. That's his... You know what I mean? You just won't score more than us. Ain't winning as a club. 100%. No, we're speaking the same. Now, see, listen, bro. We're speaking the same language. I'm not disagreeing with you. But, like, come on, dude. You knew who he was when you hired him as your coach, is what I would say to the Houston fan base. Like, or the front office. It's like, motherfucker, you hired a defensive coach. You're surprised you have a defensive-minded team? Like, why'd you hire a defensive coach if you wanted to have a, You were trying to win a shootout with a defensive-minded coach? Who's the stupid person here? I mean, that has a lot to do with his staff. Like, you got to get some slick guys in there. I mean, is Mike D'Antoni even involved in basketball anywhere anymore? Like, bring Mike D'Antoni in as assistant coach. Like, do some 7 seconds or less shit with, like, Jalen Green. Like, run some fucking slick shit. Like, implement some slick shit. Like, there's got to be some sort of a coaching personnel change you can do, like assistant coach or otherwise. Your roster's strong, your roster's young, your roster's not expensive, right? Like I don't feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel like you have like a crazy amount of money going out. Maybe Van Fleet's got a dumb contract from Toronto or something possibly, but like besides that, like I don't feel like you guys have like a dumb amount of money going out, right? Whoa. You got a lot of young guys you don't really have to pay big dollars to yet. Like, you're in a unique position. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that presents a problem, I suppose, in today's league where everybody's fucking shooting their dicks off and stuff. Look at all these different strains, by the way. Ooh, we're getting ready to be about some stuff here. I just got to make sure this back row is all watered up. I don't want to miss any. There, I would have missed that guy. See? Got to always make sure, dude. I have run out of water. Okay. Ooh, like this purple on purple looks sick, dude. What's this one? King Louis. What? We're not waiting for the full harvest, by the way. I might have mentioned that already. I'm just going to mention it again. We're not waiting for a full harvest on these things. Have a good day. Go Pistons and Clips. Fuck yeah, brother. Have a good day, bud. Nice talking ball with you. Always a pleasure. Never a chore. Forbidden fruit. Cherry Bomb. I think I've seen that one before. How is Cherry Bomb? How is Cherry Bomb, like, not red? That annoys me. That's stupid. It's green. Cherry Bomb is green. That's dumb. That bothers me. Strawberry Diesel. We've seen that one before. Tahoe Alien. Ooh, 3x7. We got a brand new convoy across the USA. Sorry. The one at the end died there. Notice that? Violator Kush. Oh, we got 4 of that one. Because, you know, we have that, like, Blood Baron or whatever perk. Shark Shock. That's a weird name. Blue Belly. Sage and Sour. All right. Now, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn it. I'll have to write that down a different thing. Well, I'm going to have like 20 something, 19 different strains to try and find a price on. Just after this grow right here, it's like, God damn. Chernobyl. What was that second one? 4x4. Dude, look at all the different strains. Bro. For Alien OG 4x3. Whoa. Purple diesel. I got strawberry diesel and I got purple diesel. Four by 8 Charlotte's Web. That's got a cool name. I remember reading that book as a kid. That's a good book. Four by 5. What's the 4 by 5? Kosher Kush. That red and green right there looks cool as shit, dude. I like the look of that one. That's one of the ones I like the most. That and purple and green. The purple and green one down there, or the purple and purple one down there is actually really cool. £9 hammer. Ooh, that sounds cool. 4 by 7 £9 hammer. Hope that's a good strain. I like the name of that strain. That's a cool ass name. I don't think I've ever heard that. I've never seen that name before. Vanilla frosting. Yeah, that purple on purple one does look really cool, though. I like the green and purples. I've seen a green and purple plant before. I was like, ooh, that looks cool. All the red ones seem pretty cool as well. Truth be told, most of these strains are going to be dog shit. They're going to be like 120, 140 a bag, and I'm going to be like, never grow that again. I'll be Xing out most of this sheet, if not all of it. I don't even know if I've hit a good strain yet. I swear I already had strawberry diesel. Yeah, 3x5 is strawberry diesel, and so is 4x10. So that's weird. That's a repeat. Huh. So 4x10 and 3x5 grow the same shit. That's good to know. More Charlotte's Web. What the hell? Okay, wait. Where's Charlotte? 4x8 and 4x11 are both Charlotte's Web. That's weird. So there's some duplicates in here. Yeah, so Charlotte's Web I have 7 of. Strawberry Diesel I have 6 of because I've found duplicates. Interesting. Okay. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Hold on. Here, put away like that. Put away like 2 of these. And then let me have those plant pots. Okay, that's ridiculous. What the hell? Hold on. Okay, put all these away then, for now. Whoop. Now give me the plant pots, god damn it. Okay. So this would be 5 buys. Okay. All right, so now we go 3 by 3. Yeah, 3 by 1, 3x2, 3 by, yeah, okay. Okay, sorry. Had to make sure. I knew what I was doing. Right? Yeah. I keep almost losing my play. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5. 30 by 6. Nine. Then 30 by 10. Okay. Cool. We're good. Okay. All right. Five by 5. 5 by 6. 7. 5 by 8. 5 by 9. 5 by 10. 5 by 11. 5 by 12. Okay. We're gonna find the strain. We're gonna find the strain. Don't worry, guys. I mean, truthfully, it's the leg. The part that's gonna suck is the leg work, because each one of these strains that we've found today, where does that start? Right here, 9-pound hammer. We've got to go handshake all of these and find out their prices. They keep going, and they keep going, and they keep going, and they keep going. Yeah. So I'm gonna have like 25, 30, 29, like 29 strains to handshake. One of these is going to be a good price, though. It's got to be, right? I'm doing all the variations. I think this is the easiest and the best way to do it. I don't know. Maybe there's a smarter way to do this. I doubt it, though. I feel like process of elimination is the most, straight up and down way to do it. After these 10, I'm going to do all the handshaking. I got to go to these last 10 here. The 5 buys. Once I do these 5 buys, anything past 5 buy is going to be like a lot of resources. There's got to be at least one good one in this group of 3 by 4 by 5 buys, Got to be. do 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 do. Never gonna, never gonna, never gonna lift you up. Never gonna take you down. What's that song? I don't know why that song's in my head right now. We should play some classical music for these plants, right? How's my money doing? I lost $5,000 again, right? Oh, I still have, oh, dude. That's right. I won $50,000 at the casino yesterday on I don't know, wheel spin. I'm well above 400,000. I thought I was under 400,000 again, but I had that wheel spin yesterday. Lotto's 4 days away. Don't got any tickets. Life Invader. People are taking pictures of themselves. People are taking pictures of the back of people's heads. That's cool. That lady's on some like come to my house business. That's okay. Wait, what the hell? Okay, so she's over here with a shirt on, and then she's over here like no shirt on. Much better. Okay, relax. It's a video game. Stop being creepy. Soft hands, ground digger, no. Trash king, yes. Some blackjack, ooh, that'll be fun. These three I'll do. As far as group dailies, let's see if I can re-roll them to something fun. Easier. This one I can't do because I don't have a group sex, so. I can't do 3 base jumps. There's only 2 of us. Can't do 3 base jumps. There's only 2 people in the group. Unless you can do multiple base jumps with 1 person. Either way, not doing it. So let's resend that. $20 fins and 20 fins. Oh my god. We're going fishing. Easy peasy, dude. Easy peasy, bro. Alright. How much time do we have on that, by the way? 56 minutes? Oh, yeah, that's not accomplishable. Damn it. I gotta reset, bro. Can I reset the... How do you reset the... Perfect. All right, now I got to fish 20 dolphins out of the water in the next 24 hours. Easily done. Easily done. Now we're not even going to lose a step. Now we're not even going to lose a single step, dude. We got all the 3x, 4xs, and 5xs are going to be grown by the time these are done. And I have a couple easy dailies to do. I'll probably get in after the restart. Growing this will take me almost to the restart. Growing these plants here. And then handshaking them we'll probably do tomorrow. Because I got to, if I get back in after the restart, I'll probably do the group dailies, the fishing, and let's watch a podcast or something. And then we'll save the handshaking part for tomorrow. We'll figure out all the prices on all of these tomorrow, dude. We're growing them today, handshaking tomorrow. Saturday we mow the lawns. Dude, this has been a very productive week. We've gotten a lot done. I'm really hoping 9-pound hammer is a good strain this month. Because 4x7 isn't bad. That's not really that bad as far as like resource-wise. Like that's not crazy on the Miracle Grow. And it's, 7 on the water's not the worst to do either. So I just think that's a cool name, 9-pound hammer. For a strain of weed, that's a dope name. I like that one a lot. I'm trying to think of strains that like have Chernobyl is a cool name for a strain. A 4x4, just doing 4x4 would be really easy. If it's Chernobyl, that'd be pretty easy. We'll just have to see. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the prices are any of these. For any of these are. You know, it's a new month, but we'll figure it out. Hope, dude. What I don't want to have happen is um, Pork to come in here and go, oh, let's find out how much some of these go for, and then not write it down. Fucking dirtbag. I'm gonna have to send him a message on the Instagram or on the Discord. Be like, yo, fucker, if you sell any of the new strains, write down the name of it and how much it went for, because we need to know for the list. I'm doing a whole bunch of legwork right now, dude. Doing a whole bunch of legwork. If he goes and sells a bunch of these trimmings, that bastard better not. He knows better. He's not. He's not gonna do that. But I mean, if he did that, oh my god. I mean, if they're not good strains, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But like, all right, it's got to be time for these to start popping a little bit here. Come on, what the hell are we doing? I mean, these should be growing here. Come on. Oh, there we go. Right as I said that. I'm just grabbing up all the shit that I put in here when I needed room to move stuff around. I just don't want to forget any of that in here. I like to keep this just the weed stuff, you know? Yeah, this hasn't been the most exciting recording, guys. I apologize, but you know, I think some people find it interesting. Whoa. Maybe some people don't realize the legwork that goes into growing the weed that they just buy off somebody for a box at again 3.5, which is ridiculous for the amount of legwork involved in this. I'm gonna say that again and again and again and again and again until you guys get tired of hearing it. The price of boxes in this city needs to go up. I don't know why the fuck we're selling them for so cheap. That's just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. The amount of work that goes into this, dude, the time. So stupid. Like, so dumb. How did we ever let that happen? And by we, I mean people that grow weed. It's just insane to me. It's just actually insane to me. Dude, it's a beautiful day here, by the way, in the Pacific Northwest, up here in Washington State. Ooh, it's a gorgeous day, bro. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. I got my front door open, dude. Like, I just got my front door open, let the screen, let the cool air. It's still kind of a hoodie weather, cool air type of a day, but beautiful sunlight coming down, dude. Got my blinds open, my front door open behind me. That's why you're getting the like the weird light from behind me. Beautiful fucking day, dude. Beautiful fucking day. Like a nice cool breeze coming in my front door. Hit me in the shoulder blades and my neck, like that. A little cool air going. Come on. I might need to get slippers because my feet are starting to get cold. My feet are starting to get a little cold. I may have to go grab slippers. Unless, do I have slippers in the living room? I'm not sure. I thought maybe I had. Nope, I don't have slippers in the living room. All right, where was that last one? Right here? Got it. Nope. Damn it. Was it this one? Got it. Yep, there it was. All right, now we're just going to make sure everything is properly fed at vegetative. It is, right? Okay. Now, let me grab my shirts. Alrighty. Blue. Yeah, blue. Got a nice baby blue going. Gets the stickers off of it and shit. I mean, that's nice, dude. I don't really normally wear. I wouldn't exactly say I'm a baby blue guy, but like I do like the color blue, but like baby blue's a little bright for me usually, but I'll rock the shit out of that, dude. Come on. That's one. And then I got vomit. Like a brick vomity brown. What the fuck is this? I mean, you thought my hoodie was a weird color. This one was like, I was trying to find colors that I didn't have already, you know? Had to buy these today because I needed shirts for work. Oh, yeah, that'll work. That's great. I needed a handful of new work, shirts, Carhartts. I grabbed me some Carhartts, dude. Not because I'm stylish and cool, but because literally, end of the day, I work in a warehouse. I need shirts that are like legit durable. Not a commercial, not a sponsor. Although that'd be dope. I wouldn't mind catching a package from Carhartt. I wish I had the kind of viewership where shit like that could happen. Bro, that would be sick if Carhartt started sending me gear. Bro, I wear so much Carhartt, it's not even funny. I mean, warehouse work, And then I got a red. Little loose fit red action, dude. Come on. Come on. I was surprised, but like when I was at the store, I was looking at the colors they had. And I was like, "Yo, I don't think I have a red." I was like, "I don't think I have a red. I have like a yellow and an orange and like a whole bunch of fucking construction worker type colors, but I didn't have like a basic ass straight up and down red, dude." I'm more of a winter, guys. Is the thing. I'm not really an autumn. And then I just got a black one. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this got writing on it, dude. It says shit. Carhartt. The thing of it on the back of it. I didn't even know it had shit on the back. I didn't even look at it in the store. I just grabbed it. I was like, "Is it the right size? The 2XL? Yep. Okay. Fucking A." And I grabbed it. Dude, that's got shit written on the back, dude. That's dope. Oh, That'll fit for days, bro. Come on. Built for generations. Established 1889. All right, dude. That'll get me through the next few days. 3 or 4 days of work. 3 or 4 more days I don't gotta wash my work clothes. Smart. All right. That killed a little bit of time. How are these looking? Did anything pop while I was doing that? I don't think so. It didn't take that long, right? All these are still vegetative? Yeah. All right. I actually shouldn't carry water right now because it'll just start. Put those away for a second while we're still doing this shit, you know? Oh, and I got ice cube trays. Did I already say that? I got ice cube trays as well. I was bitching and complaining the other day because my coffee was too hot, and I was like, well, "How do I not have ice cube trays?" I bought ice cube trays. They were $2. Like, it's one of those things where you just, who thinks to buy ice cube trays? You know, when you're at the grocery store or whatever. But I made a mental note of it when I was at work, going, "Okay, I got to buy shirts on the way home, and I got to, you know, we're going to be growing a bunch of weed today." So I was like, I need some a snackable breakfast, sushi trays and what have you, something easy to pick at while I'm growing the plants. I was doing my little shopping list in my head. I was like, I need a couple Mountain Dews. I need some caffeine. Keep me sharp and alert while I'm doing my mathematics on these plants and getting all the different strains. And I was like, and ice cube trays. And again, I don't know what happened to my ice cube trays. I said it yesterday. I really don't know what happened to them. I don't know how I lost ice cube trays, but I managed to lose ice cube trays. I don't know if somebody stole them. I don't know. My house used to be a flop house back in the day, party house. So it could, any group of random people could have just been an opportunity. I mean, they weren't nice ice cube trays though. I don't know how you lose ice cube trays, but I managed to. Got new ones. Didn't fill them up though. Might do that right now while I'm waiting for this last to happen on these plants. I might just go fill up those ice cube trays. Ooh, what was that? Was it the last one? Ooh, that's handy. I think I just heard something blowing up at the garage over at Mirror Park. You know how that shit blows up behind by the car wash behind the garage there? I think I just heard that blow up. Pretty sure. I'm going stir crazy right now, dude. I'm going stir crazy. We gotta go. I want to go do stuff. I want to I want to go fishing. I kind of want to go get those dolphins for my group dailies. I want to go, to the casino and get some blackjack done. Well, I don't want to go run some cans, get the trash cans. Doing this much growing is fun, but like also a little tedious when you don't have like a podcast in the background or something, to keep you distracted. Ooh, what was that? I saw one. Was that this one? Nope, it was this guy right here. Now it was this one. One, two, three, four, and then there's one back over there, five. So half of them have pre-flowered. The other half I'm still waiting on. Yeah, all this time you just got to be here. You got to be just feeding the plants. You just got all the. I mean, it's literally, as you guys can see, hours for someone to make a phone call to the person who spent the hours and be like, "Let me get a box for like 3.5." Oh yeah. How about 6? Or get out of my fucking face. How about 6 or lose my number? That's just where I'm at, dude. That's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe people that grow on this server will disagree with that and be like, no, when you're dealing in bulk, boxes, you can sell 20, 30 boxes a day, then 3,000 per box isn't that bad. It's like, fuck you, dude. How many hours a day are you in here making those boxes, though, dude? The money can't be right. Like, that's just, there's no way. Oh, I got a guy that'll buy it from, or that'll sell me boxes for 3.5. Everybody always says that. Everybody I've talked to always says, oh no, I got a guy who'll give me me for 3.5. Oh, cool. Well, then go to that guy then. Hope that guy enjoys spending his entire day making no money. The amount of time it's going to take me to handshake all these different strains, it's crazy, bro. It's going to be nutty. I mean, that's the part. It's like, that's the reason why I think people are so keen to just, move boxes. It's like, dude, they don't want it. The amount of handshaking for this, like, I've done, I think 30 plants, right? 29 plants times 3, 4 sometimes, but 3 because I don't let it go all the way to harvest. So, like 4 bags per trimming, 3 trimmings per. I mean, bro, do that math. I could do that on the phone, right? Hold on. 29 times 3 equals 87. Times 4 equals. That's 348. That's basically 350 bags to handshake. From what I've grown so far today. That's 350 bags worth of handshaking to do. Just to find out that most of them aren't even good strains at all. That aren't even good profit. Just for like half of those to be 120, 150, a bag strains that are just not going to be grown again ever. Or at least by me. That was the one I needed right there. Now I can just go to the other end, because the other end has a couple. Perfect timing, dude, on that one. Yep, now it's just these two. Now it's just this guy right here being difficult. This guy needs to hurry up and do the thing that it does, because everything else is pre-flowering, pretty sure. There's one over here that I jumped over, but I think it was because I knew it was already pre-flowered. Yeah. We're good. It's just that one down there. This guy. This guy's holding the whole process up, dude. There he is. Welcome to the party. Waters and sandwiches and painkillers and everything that I need. Perfect. Perfect. I probably won't have time to do any of my dailies once I wait out this last thing and then harvest all these and write in the names of them on my list here and shit on my sheet. Once I do all that, it's gonna be like better part of 9:30, you would think. And then I mean, all these things on my list or on my dailies, like trash can. I can't get 25 cans in a half an hour. Maybe I could if I hard run the Pizza This street, but or like go down to the beach. Then drive time over there's 3 or 4 minutes. It's like, I mean, maybe I could do the win one blackjack hand in that 30 minutes, but like, I mean, I want to do these bottom 3 today. I'm doing that, and then for the group, I've just switched over the time when but I'll get 20 fins, and it will accomplish both of these, I think. I don't know how that works exactly. Does this mean I have to get 40? I don't think it means I have to get 40. I think by virtue of it being doubled up, they can be accomplished at the same time. I'm pretty sure. So 20 would accomplish both of those, I think. Either way, that's not going to be terribly difficult. I know where the dolphins are. I'll just do some fishing. I have a few podcasts that I haven't watched yet this week. The new AYG with Sam Tallent's out as of yesterday. I was meaning to watch it last night. I didn't watch it. I saved it. Because I knew I'd be doing all the growing today and stuff. I thought maybe I'd grow off stream and then, watch a podcast while I'm waiting for the plants to grow and shit. But turns out we're growing on stream today. It's been an interesting one. But yeah, I could do the fishing. Dude, I'll go grab my boat, grab the dolphin fins, go get the pole in the water. Listen to watch a podcast on my second screen, yada yada yada, and then like when that's all said and done, I can run the cans real quick. Do some handshaking. I'm gonna save the handshaking. We'll do the handshaking. We'll do the handshaking tomorrow. mean, shit, I got to put all those trimmings in the baggies too. There's a whole nother step. Oh, what I'll probably do is I'll take each, like, of the, I'll take them one at a time. Like, for instance, I'll grab like the 4 trimmings of Chernobyl. I'll grab 16 plastic baggies, right? I'll grab a scale, put them all into plastic baggies, go out there, sell those off, figure out the price, come back. It'll be like I won't grab 3 or 4 strains at a time because God forbid I get robbed, and then like I won't be able to get the pricing on them. It's like strain at a time. We got to do it one strain at a time. Imagine getting robbed and you have a really good strain and you don't even realize it. You haven't even handshake it yet and you get robbed. Oh, that would suck. Imagine you're out there handshaking, you see somebody else handshaking, you rob them, you get their strain, and it's a 120 a bag though. You're like, what the fuck? I robbed this guy for a 120 a bag. It's not even, what's the point? Why did I even bother? That will be funny in its own right. I mean, most of these won't even be worth stealing off me, to be honest. I mean, most of these are going to be dog shit strains for the most part, right? Stands to reason. Like at least half of these are going to be like 150 and below. But I mean, we're going to add 10 more to it too. I mean, God, I have so many different fucking strains. This is exciting though. This is the fun part. This is the part I enjoy. To be honest with you, finding the cool new, recipes or whatever. Now we're just waiting for plants to go up into the sky. I mean, 6x9 was great in my medium warehouse, right? We're on 5 buys. 6 buys is the next one we would do. I'm not doing that today though. We have too much. Ooh, there we go. We have too much to move. What is this? This is the 5x12. Ooh, that's a blue on blue almost over there. That's sick. I like this purple one too. Purple looks cool. Tahoe OG Kush. Do I already have that one? Tahoe Alien. I have Tahoe Alien. Tahoe OG Kush is different.
Good morning.
Morning.
I need to talk to you.
Okay. What's the good word?
There's no good word. I hate
Oh no.
yesterday.
Well, let's come out and get some sun.
Yeah. Yesterday, the guy didn't show up until like 4:35 p.m. And first of all, he said he doesn't work on commercial machines.
Oh Lord.
And so, so that's the way that is. So I just wanted to let you know. I mean, I know you can't go to a laundromat. You don't have a car. You
Well, I
don't
mean,
have a fault.
technically, I know it's going on. It makes it difficult, but it's peaceful. No, what I'm gonna do is probably, well, I bought 3 or 4 more work shirts for keeping through the rest of the week.
Okay, good.
Today at the Fred Meyer's on the way home.
Roger made the joke. He goes, well, Costco sells stuff.
True. Well, our Costco doesn't, to be fair, but like on
Okay.
my way home, I took the long way and I bought a few shirts, so I'm good for
Okay,
this week.
good.
This weekend, if I have to, I have a longboard. I'll put my laundry basket on there and go down to the Tide Laundry that's down there by the, technically I can go down there. I'll figure it out. It's not even,
Okay.
I mean,
I just
I'd
wanted
like
to
be
let
able-
you know.
Yeah. Obviously, I'd like to be able to use that washer and dryer, but like,
Yeah.
I can figure it
So,
out.
so anyway, it's been a real nightmare.
Yeah.
Lisa has been on the phone for hours trying to talk to people and,
I don't understand driving all the way over here just to say I don't work on this. What is that?
well, he didn't know.
We didn't know what Laundry machine is. They have no estimated time for fixing the laundry machine. Oh, okay, cool. That's fucked. Like, oh, cool. Why do I spend $1,200 a month when I can't even fucking wash my clothes? Okay. Nice lady. She's a nice lady. It's not her fault. It's not her. You know, She doesn't own the apartment. She just is the landlady. So she sends down the word from the person who owns it. But like, yo, I'm paying $1,200 a month and I can't wash my clothes. That's bullshit. But whatever. That's not her fault. She's a nice lady. Dr. Grinspoon? What the fuck? Have we had Dr. Grinspoon before? Why does that sound familiar? No, we have not, huh? Yeah, it's an interesting spot I'm in because like my apartments are perfect in that for the area it's wildly cheaper than everything else, right? I live in like squalor basically. My apartment's an utter piece of shit. Like the window in the front here has like a giant crack in it. It's been broken since I moved in. Like, fucking mold on the walls at one point. Like, it's just the place I live is it's a mess. Like, people wouldn't live here. People would be like, I can't live here. Like, the bathroom has mold in the fucking window by the shower, and like, it's a piece of shit. But like, I pay a very, it's cheap. It's a piece of shit because it's cheap. It's like yeah, you get what you pay for type shit. But as the world's going to hell and prices of rent are going through the roof, I mean, this place is up. I mean, when I moved in, it was under $800 a month, which is crazy for the Pacific Northwest. Crazy. Average rent for a one-bedroom apartment around here is almost $2,000. So under 800 was wild at the time, and even crazier now. Over the past however many years I've lived here, it's obviously gone up to. I'm paying nearly $1,200 right now, which is still $400 or $500 less than the next, competitive one-bedroom apartment in the area, right? So like I'm still, it's still a bargain comparatively. But bro, I need to be able to wash my clothes. Like what the fuck? It does no good yelling at the nice old lady that was just at my door because like she's just her and her husband are like 80 years old. They just run the property or whatever, like do the door knocking and the telling people what the owner said, type shit. They're not even like in charge of anything. They can't make any actual change happen. Trainwreck Haze. Wait, we've had Trainwreck Haze before. Right? Yeah, Trainwreck Haze at 4x12 and 5x9 is the same thing. Huh. She's like, I know you don't have a car and you don't have a phone, so I don't know how you're gonna because she's more worried about it than I am. She's like, the laundry, I don't know how you're gonna. I mean, I just showed you guys the shirts I bought today at the Fred Meyer at the the store because I was like, I can't wash my clothes, so I had to buy I had to buy a handful of new shirts to get me through the week. Like she's like, I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm like, no, I'll be fine. It's okay. I appreciate her. She's so concerned for me, dude. Very nice lady. It's like, it's okay. I'm a big boy. I can figure it out. I got a longboard. I'll put my goddamn laundry basket on the longboard and like literally push it down the street if I have to get it over to. There is a laundromat I can walk to. It's pretty far away, but not super far away. But Sage and Sour. I've definitely had a Sage and Sour, right? Yeah, 3x11. Okay, so 3x11 and 5x8 are the same thing. Sage and Sour. She's more worried about it than I am. Nice lady. I mean, that will suck if I have to this weekend go to like the actual laundromat. unless maybe that's viable long-term option. Maybe the laundromat's going to be, maybe it's reasonably chocolate tie. I've not seen that one yet. Maybe the laundromat is like, it opened recently. It's like a relatively new business. Maybe they can. I know it's like you can drop it off and they'll do the laundry for you. I kind of like that idea. So that might even be viable long term. It's just like, I don't want to have to do laundry. I'll pay them as long as it's not wildly expensive or something. As long as they're not trying to gouge me, I'll bring my laundry down. They'll be like, I'll come pick it up in a couple hours type shit. I would love that. That'd be amazing. It might actually be the best thing that ever happened having the laundry room in my apartment's break. Because like, if I have to go down to that other spot and like, maybe they're reasonably priced. I'm paying like $4 a load here in quarters. Like, it's not even a free laundry I have here. I have to like pay. I have to get quarters from work, from the cashier lady at work, which means I have to hang around till the stores open or to the warehouse opens and shit. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to do that ever. But I have to do that to wait for them to like open the store and then they can get me quarters and shit. Blue Diesel. We've had that before as well. We're starting to get a lot of duplicates. No, we haven't. We got strawberry diesel. We got purple diesel. Now we have blue diesel. Interesting. And it's not blue. Blue diesel and it's not blue. Explain that. She's being as polite as she could about saying that the guy was a foreigner, the guy that came to fix the machine. He had a thick accent. I could barely understand him. Well, so whatever that. Like, she's trying really hard not to be like, this foreign guy couldn't fix the machine. When like old people are like trying not to be overtly racist but are literally being racist. She did that while we were talking. I was like, ew, okay. She's a sweet lady. She's not. I don't think she's a racist. I'm not saying she's a racist, but like, she did have that moment where she was like, well, he wasn't really speaking English and da-da-da. Okay, explain how this one's Golden Goat, by the way. It's called Golden Goat. Shouldn't the next one after this be Golden Goat, given it's yellow? That doesn't make any fucking sense. 5x5 is called Golden Goat. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know when we're going to be able to fix the laundry room. Like, oh, cool. That's one of the things I pay for, living here, but whatever. Yeah, no big deal. I'll just not have clean clothes. I'm trying not to make it a big stink. I'm trying not to make a big stink out of it because, like, in the overall scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal. Blueberry diesel again? So blueberry diesel is 5x4 and 5x6. They're both. Oh, wait, no, this is blueberry diesel, not blue diesel. I don't know. Accidentally put my cell phone in there. That was a mistake. Romulan. Ooh, that one sounds cool. That's like a Star Trek thing, right? 5x3. Romulan's 5x3. That would be cool if it was Romulan. I don't know which one I hope is the best strain that I have so far. Look at me scrolling though through all those different possibilities. Oh man, that's exciting. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's get out of this building. We've been in this building the entire 2 hours so far. Let's get out of this room. I mean, we knew this would happen, right? I mean, we knew this would happen, but even so, it's like, let me get the hell out of this room, please. All right, so we got 29 strains to check out, see which one's the best. Out of those 29 strains, I gotta believe one of those is going to be in the 250 range. That's all we're really looking for, is something in the 250 range. I mean, I know top is 270, but like, if we can get near 250 a bag, bro. What? The fuck?
That's bad business.
Thank you so much. It's always weird when there's a real person outside the red vest. It's usually a local. It's usually a knocked unconscious local, to be honest. All right, let's get a proper pair of clothes on. I don't know why I grabbed my trash gear. I'm not gonna go run cans. I only have 24 minutes. I can get a couple hands of blackjack done though in this amount of time. How much money do I have on me? 510. That's not enough.
back in blood.
Sure. Honestly, I don't really do a lot of. Never mind.
What happened? What happened?
I know.
Here you go.
Angel and Anderson. Oh, that's a dope last name.
Complete.
Fuck the first name. Anderson.
Anderson. Honest.
Nah. It's dope.
I just like Angel. I usually have a problem.
Is that guy running game over there?
The bets are closed.
Oh shit. Shit. Talking about the rich area? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got money. You ain't hiding it. You're not hiding it.
6. Got.
Damn, I like that. I like that.
All I gotta do is win one. His game is cringe, dude.
Yeah, I still don't get it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Still like. Oh, you. Okay. So,
Bets are closed.
holy shit, I have 12,000. I'm gonna go spin the wheel. I didn't even know how I got. Hey, if I see you around, you have a good one. If you see me around, holler at me, alright? Two.
Whenever you're ready.
This dealer needs to hurry the hell up, dude. Come on. I'm trying to get at least one of my dailies knocked down before I have to jump out of the city.
Here's 7.
Was that 15?
Another card.
She's showing a 7? Yeah, I need another card.
Got
Perfect.
19 there.
She's going to hit 17 because she's got a face card watch. Damn it!
12.
Feeling upfront.
Haha, you lose. Haha, I win. Thank you. Nice, let's go spin the wheel. We'll get a few things accomplished here at the end for a jazzy little woohoo, you know, before it's all said and done. And then I'm going to jump back in and do the fishing and shit off recording. Because I don't, like, what's the point, you know?
15.
Not trying to. Well, what a productive day. I mean, show of hands, who's looking forward to tomorrow when we get to start handshaking all these different strains? We made 29 strains of weed today. We'll start handshaking them tomorrow. We'll do like 4 or 5 a day. Different handshakes, different strains.
Yeah, see, stuck
We'll
on-
find
I
it.
don't know.
We'll find the real.
What happened?
Sounds like you had full.
No, I did, bro. It's pretty. You interested? I do got some
Nah,
weapons.
I don't think I am. No.
No? Alright.
Nah.
Bro, it's good money, dog.
Yeah, for you.
I mean, you look at this chain, bro. Got this shit for free. I just had to do one session, you know what I'm saying?
Free?
Well, not just one session, bro. That's all you gotta do. Trust me, bro. You see me around, holla at me, dog. I got you.
That's bad business.
Come back soon.
Thank you, brother. All right. Oh! People are shooting. People are shooting. We gotta go. Jesus. We've already gotten this thing tuned, too. That's the best the brakes are on this thing. That's the very best they can be. That's crazy. Woo. I hit the wall pretty hard here. Okay. I got to drink the rest of this Mountain Dew. I got so much left to do today. Okay. Guys, we'll leave it here. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Check out the Instagram if you want.